proud to have won the Asian 7 Series, proud to come here, proud to beat Scotland, put Georgia away in here as well, and certainly in the second half put in the performance against Spain. You just keep it in context, they've been on the series for a year, but same with Scotland, I think as a team we're able to beat core teams, but as with any core team, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Unfortunately, Spain won today, and that means that, unfortunately, because of the system, the way it works, that means that we miss out for a whole year.
Yeah, it was a shame. I think from what I heard yesterday, Hong Kong finished the day really strongly, having got a good victory against Scotland, which would have been a real positive for them. But I think today they came out and they weren't. It was almost like they weren't ready for it. I think it was a pace too far. I think the Spanish team played at a level that they weren't probably used to. But the Spanish were, because they've had the ability to play on the World Series this year. And I think they can use it as a big learning curve. I think it's the first time they've been in this situation. They'd be that much better prepared next time they do come here and they know what's expected of them.
We're exceptionally disappointed, but I'm very, very proud of the whole squad for the efforts. Beat Scotland yesterday. We're at the top table with the best teams in the world, and it's great that Hong Kong families, supporters can cheer their home team on at Twickenham, and we've done ourselves very proud. We are disappointed, but we'll lick our wounds and we'll march on to Moscow.
I think the Asia Series is growing from strength to strength, but obviously it's a different style of competition. And Hong Kong, they were subject to that in Hong Kong this year, but that's really the only tournament they've had, whereas the likes of Spain, Portugal, Russia, they've had more of that opportunity. And I think it's a case of just getting used to playing at that pace, at that slight difference to where they're at the moment. We spoke about physicality. I think they've got the physicality, but it's how you use that and be streetwise at the same time. And the Spanish were really good at that today, and I think they caught Hong Kong, unfortunately, off guard in that area.
We know that we can compete with a number of the core teams, but they have a particular physical attribute. They tend to be the same shape and size as us. Scotland are that. Unfortunately, we pulled one of the two sides we wanted to try and avoid, which was Portugal and Spain, because they have physical height, and we can't compete with that. We haven't got physical height, and they have a great kick-off game, both Spain and Portugal, and we came unstuck at the kick-off. Now people will say, well, do you train it? Of course you do, but when there's, they got 3 or 4 6'4+ players on there, they can kick to the space, and they have athletes that can win the ball. And unfortunately for us, any of the other teams other than Spain or Portugal at this stage would have given us a shot at it. But Spain proved to us that they're a core team, and they were superb, and they deserved the win.
But it's a big ask for these teams to come here and hit out a one-off, because there is an advantage for the 3 that come out, because they've already had a tournament the week before, so they're tournament ready, they're battle hardened, and they've had those opportunities. So my thought, and I think a few of the other people's thoughts, is probably what they need to do is have a bit more inter-competition. So it's not just the Asia Series, but these European sides are mixing it up with some of the Asia sides in a level below the World Series, whether they play at the same place as the women play at, to add a few more teams in those competitions, or they get together and play other competitions. I think they need that, especially the week before this qualifier, in order to give themselves some more opportunity and some time as a team.
It's coming out to London has been enormous. It's been fantastic. First time for the Hong Kong team to be in London. We're part of something special, and should we be here? Probably not, if you look at our player base and playing numbers, but we are here because of the hard work of the players. So it's been a fantastic occasion. It's been fantastic for every player to get on the field twice at Twickenham, and this will go down in their memories as one of their special times, at playing 2 games on Twickenham. Unfortunately not with the outcome, but a great weekend.